Welcome back to Inglés 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Intermediate.
Welcome back. Yeah, welcome intermediate students here to class 68. We were talking about the verb to beat yesterday. Cuando estás en una pelea, significa golpear, pegar. To beat someone in a fight. He's hitting me. He beat me. He beat me. Yeah, for example, in a fight. Okay. Then we also saw that in a match, the verb to beat can mean ganar a alguien, derrotar, vencer, to beat your opponent, to defeat them. Yeah, to defeat your opponent, to beat your opponent. Okay? And with your heart, we have a heartbeat. So the noun here, a heartbeat. A beat. Well, the verb also, my heart is beating. Ooh, it's beating quickly. My heart, when I started doing radio shows, my heart would always beat very quickly when I was on the radio because I got nervous. But now I don't get nervous anymore, and my heart beats at a normal pace. It beats at a normal rhythm. Yeah, it does. And then we have, with a bird, we say the beat. It's beating wings. Birds beat their wings, and I talked about the hummingbird yesterday, which is the bird which has the wings that beat the fastest. It has the fastest beating wings of any bird. So to beat in that sense. Did Muhammad Ali beat Joe Frazier? Yes, he did. He beat Joe Frazier. Did Barcelona beat Real Madrid? Yes, they did. Barcelona beat Real Madrid. Did the bird beat its wings? Yes, it did. Do hummingbirds beat their wings faster than doves? Doves, palomas, doves. Una paloma can be a dove or a pigeon. A dove is the white bird that signifies peace and purity, and it is white and it's clean. Whereas the pigeon is the city bird that you see everywhere in Madrid. That's called a pigeon. Pigeon, yes. Mm-hmm. Now, did your heart beat regularly yesterday, or did it beat irregularly? It beat regularly? Oh, that's good. It beat regularly. Very good, very good. Okay, so now we can move on to a little discussion, a little practice with Translation List 12.
Translation.
Yes, it's time for Translation List 12. Yes, yesterday I promised you, I said, we're going to run out of time. So I promise you that I'll review the full list. So here we are in Translation List 12, and we have 12 sentences. So we can practice them all right now. The first sentence is, No sabía que estabas detrás de mí. En voz alta, en casa. I didn't know you were behind me. I didn't know you were behind me. Behind, detrás de. I didn't know you were behind me. Number 2. ¿Qué ibas a decir? What were you going to say? What were you going to say? So it seems you were interrupted. I'm sorry, what were you going to say? What were you going to say? Number 3. Nunca lo he hecho. I've never done it. I've never done it. I've never done it. No. Number 4. No me gustan los coches grandes. I don't like big cars. No. I don't like big cars. No me gustan los coches grandes. I don't like big cars. Number 5. Quiero que me escuches. Quiero que me escuches. I want you to listen to me. I want you to listen to me. Number 6. Déjales hacer lo que quieran. Déjales hacer lo que quieran. Let them do whatever they want. Lo que quieran, whatever they want. Let them do what they want. Also valid. But whatever they want. There's a subtle difference there, but a difference in feeling. Whatever they want implies more liberty. You can do whatever you want. Let them do. Déjales hacer lo que quieran. Let them do whatever they want. ¿Lo encontraste? Number 7. ¿Lo encontraste? Did you find it? I heard you were looking for it, but did you find it? Did you find it? ¿Lo encontraste? Did you find it? Oh, good, good. I'm glad. Me alegro. I'm glad you found it. Today I find, yesterday I found. I'm glad. Me alegro. I'm glad you found it. Number 8. ¿Quién lo encontró? 3 words en voz alta. Who found it? Who found it? Who found it? ¿Quién lo encontró? Who found it? Very good. Number 9. ¿Por qué no lo buscaste? Why didn't you look for it? Why didn't you look for it? If it's so important, why didn't you look for it? When you lost it, why didn't you look for it? And number 10, todavía hay monedas en la máquina. There are, todavía, ¿cómo se dice eso? Still, that's right. There are still some coins, monedas. There are still some coins in the machine. There are still some coins in the machine. Machine. Not machine. Eso no vale. No. Machine. Okay. Repeat this word with me. Machine. Machine. Sh. Como shh. Silencio. Shh. Machine. Machine. There are still some coins in the machine. Yes. And number 11. Espero que entiendas nuestra postura. Espero. I hope you understand our position. I hope you understand our position. Because we have this position for a reason, and I hope that you understand it. I hope you understand our position. Very good. Number 12. ¿Cuánto se tarda en diseñar un producto? ¿Cuánto se tarda en tal? How long does it take? Remember this structure? How long does it take? How long does it take? How long does it take? How long does it take to infinitive, to design a product? A product. How long does it take to design a product? How long does it take? How long does it take to drive to Barcelona? It takes about 5 hours to drive to Barcelona. How long does it take to boil an egg? It takes 10 minutes to boil an egg. How long does it take to peel a potato? It takes 30 seconds to peel a potato. How long does it take to fill a bathtub? Una bañera, to fill it with water. It takes 10 minutes maybe to fill a bathtub. To fill, llenar, to fill a bathtub. It takes 10 minutes to fill a bathtub. So the subject is it. So in the singular, this is third person singular, so the verb needs an S. It takes. How long does it take? It takes 10 minutes to fill a bathtub. How long does it take to fill a bathtub? Oh, it takes 10 minutes to fill a bathtub. Yeah, it takes 10 minutes to fill a bathtub. How long does it take to design a product? It takes, well, it depends on the product. Maybe it takes a month to design a product. Okay. How long does it take? That's an important structure, and we'll come back to that again. We'll practice that another day. Okay, but it is time to move on.
Word of the day.
Yes, our word of the day. Our word of the day today, in Spanish you say Jerez, because it comes from Jerez, but I'm talking about the drink. In English we say sherry. Sherry. And so in Spain, it all comes from the town of Jerez. And sherry comes from the town of Sherry. No, I'm joking. It comes from Jerez. But in English, we say sherry. S-H-E-R-R-Y. Sherry. Sherry. There you go. That's our word of the day. Jerez. Sherry. So after class, you can go and have a glass of sherry. Maybe. That's nice. Maybe on Saturday I'll have a glass of sherry. Yes. All right, now I want to talk about something very important. Are you paying attention? Excuse me, are you paying attention? Because this is important. This is very important. I want to talk about two and enough. Two. Okay, so two plus an adjective. And then adjective plus enough. So pay attention, okay? So I'm going to give you some example sentences. For example, el examen no es suficientemente difícil. The exam is not difficult enough. Now, with the contraction, the exam's not difficult enough. The exam's not difficult enough. Es demasiado fácil. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's not difficult enough. It's too easy. Los coches no son suficientemente rápidos. The cars aren't fast enough. Son demasiados lentos. They're too slow. They're too slow. El estante está demasiado alto. The shelf's too high. No está suficientemente bajo. It's not low enough. It's too high. It's not low enough. It's not low enough. In this room, the ceiling is too high for me to touch. I would like to touch the ceiling, but it's too high. I can't touch it because the ceiling is too high for me to touch. It's not low enough for me to touch. Okay? It is not low enough for me to touch. It's too high. My arm is not long enough to reach the ceiling. My arm is too short to reach, to llegar a, to reach the ceiling. Yes. And now I would like to, if I want to lift, let me see if I can lift the table. Hey, Nacho, do you think I can lift the table?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, let me try. No, I can't. I can't lift it because it's too heavy. It's too heavy. Do you think it's because the table is too heavy or because I'm not strong enough? What do you think?
Maybe the table is too heavy.
Well, maybe both. But I think both. The table is too heavy, but also I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough. It's too heavy. No estoy lo suficientemente fuerte. I'm not strong enough to lift it. It's too heavy for me to lift. Yes. I tried my best, but it was just too heavy. the table is too heavy for me to lift. Yes. So do you understand this structure? It's very important. To plus adjective. And then adjective, the adjective comes before enough. Okay? So very often here in a negative form, this is how we've seen it today. In a negative form, okay, it's not light enough. The table is not light enough for me to lift. I am not strong enough to lift it. It is too heavy for me to lift. It's not light enough for me to lift. So the not enough structure. Okay? Very good.
Vocabulary of the day.
Now it is time for our vocabulary of the day, our 5 words of vocabulary. Resolver, liquidar. To settle. To settle. Yes, to settle. Like we can settle a dispute. To settle. Yes. Luces del coche. Headlights. Headlights. Yes. And now in cars you have typically low beams. The beam is like the rays of light. We say low beams and high beams. So when you're alone on the highway, you can put the high beams on at night to see a greater distance. A lot of cars as well in Canada have fog lights for the fog, niebla, for the fog. Special fog lights which are low near the ground. And they help you see better in the fog. Candidato, solicitante. Applicant, applicant. Yes, an applicant. Probable, likely, likely. Probable is likely, likely. Sobrino, nephew, nephew. Nephew, yes. I don't have any nephews. I don't have any nieces, and I don't have any nephews. Yeah, because my brother doesn't have any children. All right. So, yes, we will now move on, and I'm not sure how much time we have left. We're out of time. We're completely out of time, which is fine because we'll be back tomorrow, and I always allow time for review. So we will practice with the word enough tomorrow because we don't have enough time. We don't have enough time now. Tomorrow we will have enough time. Okay? We practice enough in the negative today, but we'll practice with enough tomorrow, and we will have enough time tomorrow. Okay? So I'll see you then. Bye-bye.